Hi, my name is Daniel Watt, and I'm the instructor of trombone and euphonium at the University of Wyoming. And it's that time of year again when we get to talk about the All-State audition repertoire and the methods and approaches that I used in preparation for the making of this video. The very first thing that you should do when you're learning this etude is practice it slowly, slower than you need to, so that you can afford yourself the opportunity to get all the right notes, especially in the key of A, which might be a relatively unfamiliar key, and getting all the right rhythms and the right articulations, meaning that when it is slurred and connected, you are blowing the air through all those notes. When it's separated and individual, you're placing a bullseye on every single note. A great way to practice ensuring that you're using those specific articulations is my air, sync, play method, where we start by establishing the air all by itself. Then we bring the instrument to us, coordinating our fingers with that specific air. And hopefully already you can hear the music being manifested in the air alone. Last step, put those two things together and play. It would serve you to practice the whole etude this way. To ensure that the rhythm is accurate, I found it sometimes difficult knowing when to get off of those ties, in particular the measure that has that triplet figure. In order to practice this, I encourage you practice taking out the tie altogether while playing that downbeat. That will help you ensure really steady rhythm. So once I get comfortable knowing where all of those downbeats are, I will still feel that downbeat, but this time I will hold and sustain through it. The very ending of this excerpt for this etude, I think, can be a little bit intimidating, especially with this 2-octave leap that we have at the end. But I think if we are specific with our air and we aim for a bullseye on each of these notes, I think it will be easier than you think. To practice this, I'm once again going to employ my air, sync, play method, making sure that when I practice my air, I am aiming for a very specific bullseye. If your air does its job, this will be able to do its job. In this etude, I encourage you to strive for a level of evenness, consistency, and overall simplicity in how well you play. If you have any questions at all about anything that we talked about today, please feel free to send me an email at dwatt3, that's DWATT, the number 3, at uwyo.edu. I will get back to you. Happy practicing and the best of luck.